What's going on, Schmitty Garage? We are working on a 1997 Jeep Grand Cherokee with the 5.2 V8, installing the new camshaft and crank, timing, gear, and chain. So when you set this in there, you got to get those two dots, that dot and that dot, to line up next to each other. So a trick is to get it as close as you can and then put the crank on first. You want to put the chain on the crank first and leave it a little bit out here, and then line it up the best you can up here and put a ratchet on here and wiggle it back and forth until it pops in here, and do it a couple times until you get those marks right. And then I was trying to read online for the torque specs for this, and somebody said it was 80 foot-pounds, which I'm like, that can't be right. That's like a lug nut. So I went over, and I have an old Haynes manual back before they had the interweb. And I went in the engine section, Chapter 2, Part B, 5.2, 5.9 V8 engines, and some engine torque specs. So let me zoom out here. There's all in foot-pounds. So the camshaft sprocket bolt, 50 foot-pounds. If you're doing a camshaft thrust plate, 18 pounds. Cylinder heads, 50, then 105. Exhaust is 20. Let's see here, what else? Flywheel, plenum pan bolts, intake manifold bolts. I'll eventually have to do that. I haven't done that yet on this. Oil pan bolts. So there you go. There's your torques. Good old-fashioned Haynes manual. All right. Have a good one. Peace.